That Hamilton woman, that Hamilton woman. No, this isn't the movie where Vivian Leigh says, as God is my witness, I will never go hungry again. That's Gone with the Wind. Are you serious? Do you really think that's Clark Gable? It isn't, it's Laurence Olivier. Anyway. Hello there, CriterioNate here, number 487. Alexander Korda's That Hamilton Woman. 1941, 125 minutes, black and white, monaural, 1.331 aspect ratio. Or Lady Hamilton, apparently, as maybe it's called in the UK. In the US, it was called Lady Hamilton. The trailer says Lady Hamilton. I don't know why. Maybe they had it there, but at the last minute they changed it to That Hamilton Woman. I don't know. I kind of like Lady Hamilton, honestly, because it is about Lady Hamilton. This is a Vivian Leigh movie. I have never seen a movie so focused on an actress in so long, and obviously this is because of her humongous success she had as Scarlett O'Hara in Gone with the Wind. After that movie, just Vivian Leigh was it. And so her and Laurence Olivier was already it. So for the two of them, I don't understand how this movie wasn't it for everyone else. But I'm sure a lot of people dug it, and all that. But and it was nominated for Academy Award, a couple of Academy Awards, not best picture or anything like that. But still, it did some stuff. So anyway, not much to say about it. It's a historical fiction. It's about Vivian Leigh plays Lady Hamilton, who famously had an affair with Lord Nelson, played by Laurence Olivier, and she was married to William Hamilton, and they, while he's there, he comes in and meets her, and they make out, and blah 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 blah. It's more, if you know the story, so be it. I didn't really know the whole story. All I knew was "Kiss Me Hearty." That's all I knew. Was apparently his last words, even though they apparently technically weren't. But, back then we didn't know. So, Olivier says, "Kiss me hearty." He kisses him on the forehead, and then he goes, "Ah." And he seriously makes this, he does this weird thing, because I guess, I didn't know this, but Lord Nelson had a bad eye at one point, and so his eye's like this, and so he almost goes cross-eyed, and it was kind of like, whoa, I almost wanted to laugh, but at the same time, it's, I guess that's a realistic thing that could happen. And maybe it's because it's Laurence Olivier. He's one of the most celebrated actors of all time. So to see him in making that face kind of just, which is all, in any other context could be taken as comedic, But, because, I don't really, honestly have not seen a lot of people die like that. So maybe that's why I almost laughed, But anyway, this was a good movie. That's all I have to say, I have to say about this. This was a good movie. Again, Vivian Leigh is a very beautiful actress, and Olivier did his thing, And again, if you like Leigh, here you go. So go get this. You'll see nothing but her almost, And there's really not much else to say. It's really hard to talk about these historical movies because, the story's right there. I guess the big wraparound is the fact that the story is told in flashback. At the end of the movie, after Nelson dies, when he's battling Napoleon, Hardy comes back and tells Emma the news, and she gets really depressed by this and succumbs to alcoholism, and she ends up wandering the streets and she gets arrested at one point after a brawl, and while she's in jail, she ends up telling the people who brawling with her her story, and that's basically it's told in the jail cell, and at the end, oh god, what's the last lines? The last lines of the movie is some of the stupidest, kind of stupid. What does she say? And then what? What happened then? There is no then. There is no after. Like, oh boy. Well, You're obviously a little feeling love will make you do crazy things and will make you go crazy places. So anyway, yeah, a good movie. I liked it. I thought it was a smidgen on the long side. It could have been like maybe 5 to 10 minutes shorter, I think. But overall, again, you need a movie like this to tell a story. Like, it's not just about their romance. It's about the war. What was going on between Napoleon, all these battles, and the battle that Hardy and Nelson went out there at sea. And apparently, I was reading on Wikipedia. Apparently, it was also, but it was also kind of criticized because it was done in 1941. We were starting to get into World War II, and it was classified as as war propaganda or something like that. Which it's like, okay, I didn't really, I honestly could not see that, but watching it again, and now I kind of want to watch it again because I'd like to see it in that context. Maybe you've seen it, maybe you already saw it. That keeping in mind the time and what was going on. So, but yeah, I didn't really see it, but looking back, I can think of some of the scenes being kind of propaganda-ish. So anyway, that Hamilton Woman, I give it an A. Great acting, great story, great everything. Korda did another slam bang job. Supplements. There's an interview with Michael Korda, who is Alexander Korda's nephew, and talking about his life with working with him and his experiences with that Hamilton Woman. There's also a 14-minute clip from a show called Alexander Korda Presents, which was a promotional piece about the movie. This is the guy describing what they're seeing and playing clips of the movie. So it's weak at best. It's one of those things that you kind of want a newsreel for. You kind of want like behind the scenes clips, and you want them filming like, hey, what's this? But no, it's just the guy describing the scene and then playing clips. So it's intriguing because I love radio and old time radio and all that, and being able to have to use your imagination and all that. So, and this is great for like it's a great way to they play pretty long scenes, and so it's a way to really imagine it, and then you get to see it in the theaters. It's like, hey, wow, that's totally not what I was thinking. That's totally what I thought it would be. It's way better than I thought it would be. So that's why I love I love that when Criterion puts radio excerpts, or the Lux Radio Theater episodes and stuff like that, such as when they did it for My Man Godfrey, which will be upgraded in September. You like that segue? Oh, I am so happy for. I am so very excited for September because they're not only re-releasing My Man Godfrey on Blu-ray, but they're also releasing Scenes from a Marriage, Ingmar Bergman's Scenes from a Marriage on Blu-ray, and they're two of my favorites to have on DVD, and got to get the upgrade. I'm gonna go and upgrade them because yeah, I'm just excited, especially Scenes from a Marriage. To get them on less discs, I think Scenes from a Marriage was 3 discs long, I think. So to get them on 2 discs, anything, I like less discs. That's just my personal opinion, But yeah, so anyway, excited for that, and I guess they're upgrading Andrei Rublev. So I was never crazy about that movie because it's just long as hell, but whatever. Anyway, it's long as hell, but it's way better than Gene Dealman. So there you go. Anyway, that Hamilton Woman, A, good stuff. So that's it for today. Probably not tomorrow. Well, up next is Howard's End. That one's here. And I may do it tomorrow, though actually, no. We're not going to be able to do this tomorrow. This will be on, we will do this on, what is it? What day is it? It will be probably Sunday. Yeah, Sunday. We will get to this one Sunday. Fingers crossed. I may have mentioned this before, but I'm having issues. I
I usually play a lot of these discs on my computer, and I was having a lot of issues playing that Hamilton Woman, to say nothing of Homicide 2. Homicide was giving me issues as well. And I use a VLC player to play them, and I've been having issues with it lately. Like, it will freeze, and the audio will keep playing, but the picture will freeze, and I don't know what to do about that, and I'm a little concerned. I might try it on. I have a desktop that you can't see that's been sitting here under here, which that plays DVDs as well, and I'm thinking about possibly using that as a backup. I could just sit here and use I'll show the monitor with the sound system and just sit here and play these movies. However, considering this isn't my bedroom, I like to watch them in the comfort of my own room and all that. So this is all. It'd be kind of uncomfortable to sit here and watch the movie for however long, especially those long ass ones, But gotta get these done. So maybe there's a way. I'll look into maybe going back to. I was using a Power DVD at one point. I didn't like it because it gave me a lot of issues, and I thought, well, just VLC seemed to be a little more reliable, but ever since their latest upgrade, not so much. So anyway, if you guys have any, if any of you guys watch Criterion movies or any kind of movies on your computer, and you don't use VLC or you've been having issues with VLC, let me know what you use. I would love to get some feedback on that, because I'd like to keep watching them. I could totally do these on my PS3 or my PS4 or something, but honestly, I don't know. I just got tired of using them. There's something about being able to watch them on my computer. I don't know, because that's the same place I do these reviews, and so I want to continue to do that on here, but I can totally go back and just feel weird. I don't know. I'm weird. You know that. I don't like, any Godard, so apparently I must be weird. Or maybe I'm just a little more sane than the rest of you. Anyway, so so Howard's End Sunday, fingers crossed, and then I got some more. Yeah, I got the hits keep coming. Oh, after that though, we will get Brother Eclipser back in here for the Doosan Macabre Free Radical set. That'll be Monday and Tuesday. I'm hoping he'll get them done in a day. Although I wouldn't be surprised if he needs a whole day for each movie. Even though they're really, really short, but we'll see. Anyway, also I got Monsoon Wedding here, and what else? I got the next couple. I got this one here. I got Wings of Desire. Wim Wenders' Wings of Desire. I got that right there. There's Wings of Desire. And I have Costa Garvas Z. Let me show you the artwork here just to prove that. And there's that. And I think I put A Christmas Tale on hold as well. I can't remember, but I'll have to put that one on hold because that's after that. And then we've got a bunch after that, and then we're almost going to be done. It probably won't be. It'll probably be the beginning of July, maybe first week of July. I'll be done with this. And although I can't guarantee that because we've still got another Eclipser set after that, the Chantal Ackerman set, and then so we're gonna do our best, guys. As busy as my schedule is sometimes, But anyway, that's it for me. Thank you for watching. Don't go out to sea because you'll die at the hands of a Frenchman. And give a damn. Give a damn, I guess, and go hungry. I don't know. Tomorrow is another day, apparently. Actually, that actually isn't a terrible moral. Tomorrow is another day, and if you had a bad day today, then tomorrow might be a different one, but I don't know. Anyway, that's it for me. Thank you for watching, and we will see you all on Sunday for Howard's End. And until then, goodbye.